Hey guys, welcome back to another Discord bot tutorial. This video we're not actually going to be doing any programming on the bot, we're just going to host the bot. So as we move further into the tutorial, if you're wanting to roll this out to public servers, you've already got the infrastructure there and set up ready to go. Editing Acronical here, we do actually do some development later on in the video. Now the first thing you're actually going to want to do is create a GitHub repository. So while we're not going to be doing any coding, you do want to be going into your project on Visual Studio Code and creating a Git repository. Now I already have Git installed as well as GitHub Desktop as an option. However, if you don't have Git installed, you're going to need to go and install that, so I'll link that down in the description. And it should just come up here with a button that says initialize repository. Just call it whatever you want. I would recommend making it private if you've got tokens everywhere in your code. But if you haven't, you can make it public as long as you know what you're doing. And so once you've made your GitHub repository, we're going to go to a website called bothosting.net. This website lets you host multiple different bots all at once. It also does different languages and different servers and stuff. And we're just going to click get started. You'll just log in with Discord. As you can see, I've already logged in. This is on my secondary account just so I can show you guys. But you just log in with Discord and it will put you onto this page. The first thing you're going to want to do is go to earn coins and get the 10 free coins, because without these you won't be able to start the server up. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to go to this tab over here that says create server. We're going to enter a server name, so I'm going to call this tutorial, and we're going to select Node.js as our Discord bot language and just click next. All you'll really need at this point is the starter plan. If you do start to need more than the starter plan, like these advanced ones, you can just continue earning coins, or if you really like the service, you can pay and get some extra coins by paying some money. You also, if you do pay, as long as you pay over $1, or yeah, they do it in dollars here, you get the premium nodes, which are much more reliable. But we're just gonna create the server, select the starter plan. At the start of things, I recommend doing weekly billing until you have enough coins to change over to monthly. Monthly will be cheaper overall, but it's all free anyway, so you can't really complain. And we'll just click create. So now it's creating the server, and you'll see this. What you need to do is just click view on control panel. It'll ask you here to log in with Discord again. And as you can see, we're on this panel and our bot is there. It's currently installing. So while it's doing that, you want to go to the other links in the description and go to GitHub settings and make sure you get a personal access token. This is so that the bot host can pull your files automatically from GitHub whenever you restart the bot, and it just makes things a lot easier. If you really want to, you can just upload all of the files by yourself, but this is going to be the better way to do it because you can just update it, push it, restart it, and it'll do it all itself. Once the website has finished installing, it will take a couple of minutes. If it doesn't work, just refresh the page and it might be working. We are going to go to the startup tab, and this all looks very confusing. You don't need to know what all of it does basically. So the first thing you're going to do is get your repository address. So if you look here, this is github/my username /tutorialbot. We're just going to take this, copy it, and paste it in here. Install branch, we're going to look at whatever this here says. So for me it says main, for you it might say master. So I just put main in here. We're going to enable this auto update toggle. Git username, this is where you're going to put your username for GitHub or GitLab if that's what you're using. And here in the Git access token is where we're going to need your personal access token from here. So I've got mine in a file. Do not share these with anyone. These are private, and if you share them, it's not going to be good. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the settings tab, and we're going to reinstall the server. This is basically going to allow the server to connect to Git and pull all of our files properly. So now that the server has reinstalled, you're going to go to your files tab and check that all the files are there. Now for me, I am missing my config.json because obviously I haven't got that added to my GitHub repository. So I need to upload that as a separate file, and you should be able to run the bot now. And now as you can see, the console says logged in as tutorial bot. And if we go back to Discord, we click on our bot, we see it's online. We do !help. And the bot has responded. What we're going to do now is we're going to set up monitoring for this bot. So as you can see, there's a web address here. We can use this. And me saying monitoring is just reminded me we are actually going to be doing a bit of programming today. So this is where you do need to open up Visual Studio Code, and we're going to go to our ready file. The first thing you're going to do is in your terminal type npm install express. This is just going to be the web server style thing that's going to run. And up at the top here, you're going to do const express equals require express. The next line you're going to do is const app equals express, const port equals, and now you want to go into your panel and take the port and set it to this port right here. It must be the same. I'm going to be putting the semicolon on the end of my line. And then here we're going to do app.get. We're going to open some speech marks with quotation marks. We can do a slash, we're going to do a comma, open some more brackets, do rec res with an arrow function. We're going to do res.status 200 .send, and then we're going to put tutorial bot is online. We're then going to do app.listen port, open some brackets and leave them empty with an arrow function, and then we're going to do console.log tutorial bot is listening at, and then we're going to do localhost $port. I just remembered we need to make sure we put this in these backticks for string literals. And now if we just temporarily run the bot on our local, if we do node space dot, you should see, yep, it's listening. And if we go to our browser and paste this link in, you'll see it says tutorial bot is online. And now we're going to push these changes to GitHub using the repository made earlier. So I'm going to call this monitoring site, and we're going to do commit. We're going to synchronize the changes, and we're going to go back to our panel here and just click restart. All you need to do, and you can see it's caught everything. And then all we need to do to make sure the bot will show properly is just click on this. It'll say down here copied to clipboard. And once the bot is online, as you can see here, you go into a new tab and just paste in that link, and it says tutorial bot is online. So to create the monitoring, we're going to use Uptime Robot. Some people have had bad experiences with the site in the past. I've had pretty good experiences, but if you have another Uptime monitor that you want to use, feel free to use that. So I've already logged in, but you're going to have to either register or log in. I'm going to go to the dashboard, and as you can see, I have 2 bots on here already. This one is false reporting. It is actually online. We're just going to click new monitor. We're going to replace this link with http:// we're going to change this friend name to tutorial. Now you can see there's different ways for you to get notified. There is an email, there's SMS messages, voice calls, and mobile push. I've just got it set to email me on this public email, and we're going to set the monitor interval to 5 minutes. This is all you really need, and all you're going to do is click create monitor. It's going to do all of this preparing, and as soon as it's ready, it'll just say online, like the bot is online. See, current status up, and that's all we have to do for hosting the bot and having an uptime monitor. I hope you all found this useful, and I'll see you again in the next video.